it's Sunday the 16th of February. This is the Chels Daft 5-minute Chelsea news. All the latest news in the last 24 hours featuring Chelsea, interview with Frank Lampard, comment on Jody Morris, a new horrific third kit, and transfer speculation. Let's get straight into it. So first and foremost, this is my website, chelseadaft.org. Make sure you bookmark it, make sure you check it out. Plenty of content on there. So to Frank Lampard, who's done an interview with Jeremie Boga, and it looks as though he's actually revealed, if it wasn't for the transfer ban, then Chelsea would have loaned Mason Mount out again and Fikayo Tomori this season. Now I have to say I'm quite surprised at that because of the situation with Derby last year and the impact both players made. Obviously, you hope that they'll make an impact in the Premier League and you want to give them a go. But it looks as though if there was no transfer embargo, they would have been sent out. Speaking to Jeremie Boga for an interview in the Daily Mail, he basically said, would Mason have gone on loan again this year? Possibly. Probably. Tomori definitely would. It was my decision to keep him because I worked with him at Derby and I loved his attitude. I don't have to play Tammy. He has to show me why, of our three strikers, he deserves it. The ban forced my hand slightly, but I knew the fans wanted to see young players. I knew how much the academy put into these players. I'm not even talking about the Mohamed Salah or Kevin De Bruyne. You mention them and you get an absolute headline. But there have been other academy players over the last 10 years who might have come through quicker. The sweat, the tears, the hours that go into those prospects, Neil Bath and Jim Fraser, who have run the academy for years, put so much into it. The day we beat Wolves 5-2, Tomori's got the first. Tammy scores 3, then Mason scores. You want to ring them up and go, can we have a few pints tonight, lads? So, an honest admission from Frank Lampard. How do you feel about that? More on Frank Lampard and an interview with Danny Murphy featured in the Mail. Bubbly Jody Morris is the secret ingredient in Frank Lampard's success as his assistant at Chelsea. Jody Morris and Frank Lampard have been close mates since the day Frank Lampard joined the club. They become really, really good mates and best mates. And it's an interesting comment, really, because Morris has got the academy. He's got the years for the academy. Frank Lampard joined him for around a 6-month period to do his badges while he was doing his badges to get involved as well. And he's claiming that Jody Morris is the unsung hero of Chelsea's season so far. Fair comment. So, to footy headlines, and look at this. Following up our article last month, we were sent a new info on the design of Chelsea's 2021 third kit. Red and blue stripes? What are we, Crystal Palace? So to transfer news, and it looked as though, from reports that we've been reading over the last few months, that Chelsea were interested in signing Jeremie Boga back from Sassulo with a transfer release clause of 12.7 million inserted in the deal when they signed him. He's been playing excellently well. He scored 7 goals in Serie A so far this season, and there was reports that Chelsea wanted to bring him back. However, it looks as though Sassulo have got other ideas and they've flown to London to try to renegotiate that part of the contract and for Chelsea to get rid of that release clause. I wonder what happened. So to Olivier Giroud, who's been offered a deal by Lazio to go and sign for them next season, but he's also aware that Jose Mourinho is looking at him for Tottenham next year, and it looks as though he wants to see what his options are. Now there's an argument about Olivier Giroud. Does he still offer Chelsea something? Should we use him between now and the end of the season? I think we should at times, and I just wonder if that's going to happen. So to news that's appeared this morning, Chelsea's set to complete the 23 million transfer of Inter Milan star Matias Vecino in the summer. Now this has come from nowhere, and it looks as though the Inter Milan midfielder is a target for Chelsea. He's made his name across in Uruguay, he's then gone into Fiorentina, he's played a few seasons in Serie A, got the move to Inter Milan, and he's featured around 100 times, and it looks as though the Inter Milan midfielder is eyeing a move to the Premier League, with Chelsea set, or apparently, reportedly interested. Let's see what happens. Finally, as quoted on here by Fabrizio Romano, an established source of information, and he's correct most of the time, Atalanta are going to buy the Croatian midfielder Mario Pasalic from Chelsea for €15 million next summer. That's it from me, Sunday the 16th of February. This has been your Chels Daft 5-minute Chelsea news, the latest news that's featured in the last 24 hours. Stay tuned for a video that's going to be coming out this evening. Chelsea v Man United preview, an extended video just looking at the game itself, looking at possible formations, team selections, and how we can beat Man United. That's coming out later on tonight. Make sure you like the video, smash the hell out of it if you do, the like button, and then subscribe to the channel if you haven't done it already. But make sure you hit that bell for notifications so you don't miss any of my videos that come out. Thank you for your support, thank you for subscribing and for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments section below. See you all later.